want to delve a little bit into your personal life.
All right.
In general, tell us a little bit about your personal life. Do you have any pets, hobbies, partners?
I have a cat named Ollie,
That's right.
short for Oliver, and he is a orange tabby who has extra toes on his paws, and so it looks like he has thumbs. And he is spunky and wonderful and ornery. And I probably post a little bit too much about him on Facebook. My mom has called me out for looking like a crazy cat lady.
You love your cat. I think
do.
that's okay.
He's
and you
wonderful.
don't have multiple cats. I think
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have one. I keep it under control. But yeah, I love him. He's wonderful.
Great.
Yeah.
What are some of your hobbies besides coming back to the library
Um,
and reading?
I crochet. I did that for years. I actually, most people don't know this, I paid for my martial arts through crocheting. So I did martial arts for 7 years. I did taekwondo. And throughout it, I crocheted hair scrunchies. Sold them at the school, other places, and I paid for all of my martial arts tools, my weapons, through selling crocheted hair scrunchies.
They're pretty expensive, aren't they?
They are, especially once you get higher in the ranks and you're doing double of everything. And so you have to have 2 sanjbangs, 2 bamangi, 2 nunchucks, just everything. So that was kind of unique, I think.
That's really neat.
Because most people don't pay for their martial arts weapons through crocheting.
Definitely. Really through any kind of like personal
Crafty.
art. Yeah, craft.
So I think that's kind of fun and different.
Yeah, that is really cool. I'm glad you could do that. Is there anything else really unique that you don't show right away?
It's not something that's hidden, but it is unique. I do have a tendency to, like in the bookstore, I'll get super excited about a children's book that I see, and whoever I'm with has to stop and sit and I read it to them. So I get pretty excited like a 5-year-old when it comes to some books. And my true friends have learned just to go with it.
Like a true librarian.
Yep.
I know you do that here at the workplace. Whenever you have a favorite book, she's like, you gotta read this.
You're like, oh,
I love it.
I found this book. You have to read it.
You're
like,
like,
Sarah,
great
I don't know
books. What's that book?
This one I discovered today. It's The Good Little Book. And it's about a good little book that it's not anything big or special. It doesn't even have a proper jacket. And a little boy finds it and then winds up losing it. And it kind of tells the story of this good little book and this little boy who discovered it. And one of the lines I really like, it says, so he winds up in a library and he comes across all these other books and he's not super excited about them, but he misses this other book, so he figures he'd read them. And it says, he space traveled, time traveled, and elephant traveled all over the world and beyond. At first it made little difference. No matter how many nearly good books he read, the boy still felt that the good little book had been written especially for him. But slowly his heart began to open to other stories. And I love that line. It makes me happy.
I see some people connecting with that.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I think everyone's got a good little book. Something that they read that really impacted them and they want to share it with others. And that's part of what winds up happening in this book. I won't spoil the ending.
Yeah, like a good song. Maybe not everyone has a favorite little book now, especially if you're not a reader, but it's kind of like having a song that really connects with you.
A song or a picture, an image, everybody has their good little something that really impacts them.
Good to know. Do you have any long-term goals?
Not right now. When I was younger, I was very much so a plan things out and know exactly what was going to happen when. And I was very particular about having a plan and following it and making sure I achieved it. And within the last 4 years, I've kind of realized that I can't plan out everything. I need to be able to go with the flow and take opportunities when they come up just for the sake of that opportunity, not just because it fits into my life plan.
Yeah.
So I never would have guessed that I'd be in a studio apartment with a cat, working 2 jobs, who dyes my hair purple, and like I never would have guessed that I was gonna work in a library until the day I died, and that's what I was gonna do. And I've been able to meet a lot of people and discover a lot of things just by not following my plan.
Great.
So the short answer is no.
I think that's a lot of realization that people in their 20s have.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've gone through that a little bit recently where, like, Alex, you're going to be very unhappy if you try to keep planning things out. So just let it go.
Yep.
I'm glad you've reached that, too. It's stressful.
It is. I like knowing exactly what's going to happen and when, but that's just not reality.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you have, like, 2 jobs and a lovely cat. A good family. I know you have a good family and friends, too.
Yes.
Do you have any pet peeves?
I don't like it when people aren't nice to each other. That would probably be my biggest one. That and not clearing the microwave so that it shows the time instead of the timer.
That's
so
very
those are
unique.
probably my 2 top ones.
Good to know. So we have a microwave here. I will try not to take you off.
Yeah, I'll clear it, but inside there's my thought. And they kind of just press the button. Why not just press the button? They're right there.
All right. What do you like about yourself? I can answer some kind of deep questions down here.
Oh, you really do. I like the fact that I try to find the positive in anything. I think part of it is just something I've learned how to do, and part of it is just, that's me, is finding the positive. My mom, she calls me her phoenix, because no matter what I'm going through, no matter what situation, I can be going down in flames, I can be mad and irritated and really frustrated with something. I'll be telling a story and these are all things that happened, and she says she just waits for that moment when I can just kind of rise up, if you will, and I'll find the positive and I'll find the little things that I can learn from that and make that lesson. And she's like, that's the moment when I know that Sarah's going to be okay, is when she's able to find the positive. So I guess I like that about myself.
That is very good. Very, very good. If you had a warning label, what would yours say?
She gets really excited about books.
That's okay. I guess I could really consider it a warning.
Oh yeah. My friend Priscilla, I used to share an apartment with her, and occasionally I'd come back from the library and I'd have a stack of children's books, and she'd be like, Sarah, I'm like, I know, but just, can you pick 3? Just 3 of them. And she'd be, Sarah, please? Okay, I will listen to your children's books.
Nice.
So yeah.
If you could have a perfect day, what would yours look like?
I think I would sit down and actually have breakfast, because I normally skip that. Or I'll eat something on the go.
Mm-hmm.
I would have all my favorite kids with me and get to read stories and have them read them with me. I would have potato soup for lunch.
All right.
And I would go to a play in the evening.
Neat.
I would go see something like Beauty and the Beast or Phantom of the Opera and get all dressed up and have a grand time.
Sounds like a great day.
And then I'd go back and cuddle with the book.
Hey, with your cat.
Probably. He likes to be right in the middle of everything.
I love those. Any cat that kind of acts like a dog is my favorite kind of cat.
My cat's a puppy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he plays fetch with me. He'll play tug of war with me with some of his toys. He waits for me when I get home. And what's something else? He'll usually scratch his ear like a dog, or he'll chase his tail.
Nice. You've got
It's
a dog
fantastic.
and a cat
I do.
form.
I have a puppy more than anything. He's a cat, but he acts like a puppy.
That's cool. If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
Oh, that's a tough decision. Is it wrong to stay in a library?
No, anywhere. That'd be great.
I would definitely be in a library then. And I would have a library cat and have books offered out to people, and that sounds wonderful.
Right. You would like that. what did you want to be when you were little? Like, did you have any other career aspirations before?
I wanted to be a model. I wanted to be an actress. At one point, I was like, I'm going to be the first woman president. No, I don't want that job. And then right about 7th grade, I decided I wanted to be a librarian.
Okay.
And it took me a while to figure out where I wanted to be a librarian. And right now, I love being a page. That's my favorite part of being at the library. And so I'll hold on to this job for as long as it still makes me happy. And then who knows what I'll do in the future. But I've got enough books to open my own library at this point.
Nice.
So maybe I'll be that grandma on the street who always has cookies and lemonade and a book to offer.
That'd be great.